The hottest topic that I cannot stand is that, being a social media influencer or content creator, it's a hard job. It is the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
And I think we need to break down on people like, okay, you quit your 6-figure jobs to do golf YouTube. What does that look like? This is where it all happened. This is where it all conspired.
But like a lot of those times I was really grinding, you know?
Yeah.
We both have sacrificed so much. You obviously even like lost a job because of it, which is so stressful.
I got fired from my job.
Yeah.
For doing this.
Doing something that I like truly love. You wake up excited to do every day.
Yeah.
And so I get emotional because like that's what we're doing.
And it's our dream since we were 12 years old in middle school. You know what this is?
This is emotional. Oh man, that's sick. Dude, you know what like probably the worst thing for our career at this point could possibly be?
Starting a podcast. We quit our jobs to become full-time YouTubers.
We quit our jobs.
We officially quit our jobs to be full-time YouTubers.
Adam's been working in corporate for the last 6-7 years, maybe
8 years now.
And I've been doing a bunch of stuff.
You've been just doing you, man.
I've just been being me, bro.
Owning your own businesses.
I just know I've been working and money's been coming in.
Dude,
but
how does that happen? You a good wife?
Great wife, and just praise the Lord for businesses that got us to where we are.
Is it tough not being the breadwinner though?
Well, I mean, it's rotated. It's rotated I was for the first 2.5 years, and then she was for the last 2. So it's been good though.
Yeah, now here we are.
And here we are.
You'd be a full-time YouTuber though?
For some reason I kind of did.
Did you really?
I think so.
But you never had your own channel or anything.
I know. Yeah.
I definitely did not see this in my cards.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Really?
I mean, no.
Yeah. It's kind of like the thing that YouTube is, I guess, probably because I was doing music for so long, I kind of got over that idea that everyone says of like, oh, there's like the small percentage that like are able to make that work. So I kind of like got over that hump in my head already. So I think this is kind of similar to that.
Well, if it was going to be full-time YouTubers, I never thought it would be in golf space, in the golf YouTube world. That's for sure.
Right.
Maybe it was like how to work in sports. Like, I always thought I'd want to do that. Like,
here's
how you go to work in sports. Because I worked, for the Denver Broncos, worked for Alabama. Like, I always thought that would kind of be my YouTube path. Like, how to do your resume, but not, hey, watch me hit some crappy golf shots and hack it around the golf course and get paid to do it. It's kind of crazy.
It's freaking cool, though. I'm glad to be here.
I am too, man.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd ever be here. We always wanted to work together at some capacity.
I know. That's something that's funny that I think people don't really know about.
No, so should we tell them how we got started or just like...
Yeah.
The history of us?
Just the history of us. Like,
so we first started dating back in...
7th grade.
We met in 7th grade when Connor moved in to our middle school, our public middle school. And you were like the one kid. There was a good, like, solid group of us.
There really was. It was a good group of dudes.
We've known each other since we were probably 6 years old, 8 years old.
Yeah.
And then you come in. We're like, who's this guy?
Got hair down to my freaking navel.
Well, you were like almost the same height as you are now.
Well, 7th grade I was short. 8th grade I was tall. Then I stopped growing.
That's what I'm saying. But you just never grew after the 8th
I know,
grade.
dude. That was the stupidest thing ever. That was the worst doctor's appointment of my life. I get to be like finally a center in basketball. I go to the doctor and I'm like, so I should be like 6'3" or 6'4", right? How many more inches I got left? He's like, no, looks like you're done. I was just like,
oh yeah, all your growth plates are closed.
Yeah, what do you mean, bro?
At least they're closed and not crooked.
That's true.
I'd rather be 5'9.5". How tall are you?
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Dude, so this is a side note, but our editor has been editing our stuff for the last, 9 months, 8 months, 6 months, something like that.
6 months.
And we make so many jokes about me being short that he just assumed I was actually a small guy, I think.
I don't think he realized that I was actually like 6 foot, 6'1". He just probably thought I was like 5'8", and you were probably 5'6" or something like that.
Yeah, I know. And he's like, I knew you were big, but I thought that's just because you were short. You just look bigger. And sure enough, bigger than that guy.
And it's also
great guy, though.
The people we play with are tall. Josh Mayer's tall.
Gosh.
Logan Hicks is tall.
Yeah.
Freaking everybody's tall.
It seems to be like in the professional sport world, just being a bigger person tends to help.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, I don't know, jockeying. It's like
jockeying.
Jockeying.
That and what are they called when they do the rowing?
Like in a boat?
Coxswain or something like that, right?
Oh, the person sitting up front. Yeah. It's just like a jockey, I feel like.
That doesn't sound right. I'm going to say it again. Coxswain?
Can't be it. Surely not.
Hey, Siri, what is the person that guides the rowing boat?
Coxswain. Pretty close. Yeah, it's not any better.
Well,
But yeah, so me and Adam, good friends since 7th grade. Funny enough, we always talked about doing stuff together, starting a business one day. I think in college, though, we thought it would be something like accounting and finance, or
soon have our own sports agency. That was literally my project in sports marketing class, was come up with a business, and we made MSM Sports, McLean Sibley Management Group. That was my project. We ended up a sports agency, creative arts and sports. Sick. But now we turned up to be YouTube golfers.
I know, it's so funny.
Honestly, I'd rather be doing that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely.
So here we are.
Do you think you still have that file of that project?
I have no idea. I'd probably send it to you somewhere.
You did.
It's probably in an email.
I can't remember if you emailed it to me or text. You probably emailed it. Maybe we can find it. But so yeah, we always thought we would work together. Then I guess after college, we were both golfing a lot.
Ended up in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. This is where it all happened. This is where it all conspired.
Yeah. I think the first trip, it was me and Emily came down to stay with y'all, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Because me and her were married. We came down to stay with you down there. It was just like a week in Destin, and we had already been talking about golf a lot, playing a lot of golf. Obsessed with how bad our swings were at the time. Which you think are bad, or if you think our swings are bad now, go watch video number 1. I started
watching our very first YouTube video.
Dude, it's so good.
Should we throw up just a quick clip on how bad we were?
Absolutely.
We're still not amazing golfers. The YouTube golf space is full of scratch golfers and college golfers.
Yeah.
I was thinking about us, Bob Does Sports, Joey, and Bob are basically the only guys that didn't play college golf.
Yeah. Did Fat Perez play college golf?
Yeah.
Or at least were college golf level players out of high school. Because I guess J&A could have been.
They could have been. I mean, they played
but they decided not
golf,
to go to college. Yeah.
And they're 17 or whatever. But
is there no one else that's like an average golfer?
I guess Josh Mayer didn't play college golf.
Did he play college baseball?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. He didn't.
But why is he so much better?
But he's a beast.
Yeah, I don't know.
His father-in-law is a coach. That
is
helps.
He?
Yeah, his father. That's how he said he learned over COVID. His father-in-law started giving him lessons.
Dang.
Shout out to Josh for actually turning the corner, leaving the average golf realm into the good golf realm.
Yeah, well, he also quit hard turkey and became full-time golf influencer. We didn't do that until today.
But it's been a long time coming. Yeah,
honestly though, I didn't think we'd get here as fast as we are. It's not honestly hasn't been that long. It's been 2.5 years.
It's kind of funny. You sent me our one sheet, our media card. We just hit 60,000 subs on the Divot Dudes page, and he sent me our media card just to reminisce about it, and it's wild.
We had 900 followers on Instagram. There's 11,000 or 1,100 in YouTube subscribers or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but also if you're coming here, we're the Divot Dudes, but this isn't your Divot Dudes golf page.
Yeah.
So this page is actually going to be a podcast page.
Yeah.
So as soon as we hit 50,000 subs, we're going to be giving away $1,000 worth of stuff. 50,000
subs on this podcast. Mm-hmm. Sweet. Let's ride.
Yeah.
This might start out with just the OGs, the deep cuts up in here.
Yeah. I mean, there's already 17,000 subs on this channel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at us.
It's crazy how that happened.
We're killing it, dude. That's awesome.
So
how did that happen?
Well,
shout out to Shorts.
So I'm saying we only need, what is that, 33,000 more?
Mm-hmm.
Is my math correct there?
But yeah, so we were both playing a lot of golf, talking about golf a lot. We were just sitting, legitimately, we made this joke before, we were sitting in a hot tub, because we legitimately were. We were sitting in a hot tub talking about golf, and I had done some editing through music stuff. I guess a little background that I've been getting. Yeah, he worked in corporate world. Do you want to say all the companies you work for, or is that?
Yeah, I've went to college, Alabama, worked for the Denver Broncos, worked for Wilson Sporting Goods, worked for Walmart's headquarters, worked for Mizuno USA, and then most recently BSN Sports.
Yeah.
I forgot Marucci. I worked at Marucci Baseball too.
Can't forget Marucci, dude.
All of them.
It's good peeps over at Marucci.
Actually, are.
So that's what you were doing. Lots of stuff in the sports world, corporate world. I, out of college, moved to Nashville for music. I signed a small record deal with a guy named Busby, who is a writer in Nashville. He was back and forth in Nashville and LA, but he started a small record label, moved to Nashville. He died 3 months later, and so did my record deal. I was like, all right, cool. Really sad. Great guy. But so I was doing music. A couple things that happened, between then and I guess the last time I released a song. But because of the music world, every other industry right now, you got to be able to make content to survive.
Right.
So I had kind of learned small scale how to edit. at least I learned enough editing to be dumb enough to think I could do bigger scale editing.
It's more than I knew though.
Yeah. And so we were just sitting in a hot tub and we were like, dude, why don't we just make
I said we're gonna regret it if we don't give it a try.
Right.
We don't want to look back on it like this could have been us.
Right.
5 years down the road.
And I'll say, if you're starting a golf account, the way we did it, where we've kind of just been grinding this whole time. Like we've never really had a moment that was like, boom, these guys just got ejected into fame.
But we also both just didn't like drop everything and say, let's just go for it. We've always been like,
it's been a side hustle.
It's been a side hustle until now.
Yeah. I kind of tanked my other company, putting my everything into this, but it was worth it. Now I've sold it, so it's been good. Yeah. But it was, but yeah, we got to the point where we were like, all right, why don't we just start making some videos, which is awesome. Like,
well, it's full circle because for those who don't know, on our real channel, we started as a podcast.
Yep.
And this is our second channel. It's going to be our full-time podcast channel moving forward. This is also just a temporary setup. We're going to have a sweet podcast studio with an indoor simulator coming soon.
Cool.
But that's how we started the channel. Was Divot Dudes as a podcast, and then Divot Dudes turned into golf, and now the Average Golf Club will be our podcast channel moving forward, which is here.
Yeah, this is awesome. So if you're watching this and you've been watching Divot Dudes for a while, like shout out to y'all for enjoying the videos. Yeah. I mean, we worked really, really freaking hard on these videos. From day one, we worked hard on them. They've gotten better over the years. Adam's upgraded our equipment, and I've gotten better at editing.
Why haven't we upgraded our golf game?
You know, that's coming. 2025. Yeah,
that's going to be our year.
Big year. Yeah.
But I think, the purpose of our channel was it wasn't it wasn't supposed to be good golf. It's relatable golf, and we're here for like good times with the boys type of golf where we're going to have a good time no matter what we're going to do, and we're not going to be super competitive, but we're going to be entertaining. Yeah. Because I think we had inspiration from, Mr. Beast and Jesser and Dude Perfect, and where their main focus isn't competitive professional sports, where I think some channels are. I think that's why we like to be different, because we have to find an avenue, since we're not great at golf, as to how to be entertaining. So that's kind of like where it all came from. That's what we still want to do too. It's going to be evolving a lot in 2025.
Yeah. So one thing you said, you didn't expect it to happen this fast. So it's like, it feels fast right now. It is fast in the grand scheme of things, and how other channels tend to go.
Remember when Mr. Beast didn't hit like 50,000 subscribers for like 5 years or something like that?
Yeah, totally. Which is insane. I mean, I thought I had a minute ago. We kind of timing wise, we started this channel, I feel like, as late as you could, to be able to it's oversaturated now for sure. Like the amount of channels and stuff.
2020 was like good. Yeah. And those guys, 2022 is when it's like right in the middle road where people started to figure it out. Now trying to start a channel in golf is almost near impossible.
It'd be hard. I mean, it's doable, but it'd be hard.
You got to find a niche that no one else is doing. Yeah. Which is also kind of tough.
Yeah, because our growing stages of figuring out, how to make a video that does well, which, I mean, every month that could change.
That's the thing. It's a revolving door. We're always on our toes. Like, this is working. This is not working. Mm-hmm. Let's figure something out. Let's do something different. Mm-hmm. I think that's the key to YouTube, though, is not just getting set in stone on the same thing. And the algorithm changes. Mm-hmm. Your content has to change.
Yep. And also not looking at, not trying to just copy what everyone else is doing, Like,
it gets old. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over again. I think that's why Mr. Beast is so good at stuff, and Dude Perfect is they just can't do trick shots every single time. They have a game show and they have different things. Yeah,
like you got to be able to innovate. And I think a lot of channels right now, they start and they look at, it used to be good goods you would look at. Now there's so many channels that you can look at anybody. You look at Garrett, Grant, any of the big channels and say, okay, I'm going to do what they're doing. I'm going to go to a nice course. I'm going to film, and I'm pretty good at golf. But the reality is everyone already is connected with someone doing that. If you're going to stand out, you got to be a little different, So I think that's something that has worked well for us. Say, okay, what things can we take from those channels, but how do we kind of do our own thing that grabs someone's attention? And
that's also going to make money.
Yeah, that will make money, yeah.
I think we need a breakdown of people like, okay, you quit your 6-figure jobs to do golf YouTube. What does that look like? And I think that's what even got me into YouTube is watching people break down their analytics. We probably won't break out our YouTube studio, but just kind of give you a breakdown of what that looks like for us, at least, is for us to be able to pay ourselves. We're an LLC, so we take distributions monthly. Mm-hmm. But there's a grand scheme of you get paid for amount of views for all across our platforms, so Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It's really about all we get paid for.
Yeah, I would say like a third is AdSense, maybe. And the rest is partnerships, pretty much.
Yeah, but I would say a long-term partnerships is the key.
Yeah.
And then there's the one-off brand deals that we do inside YouTube videos that pay for it as well. But we love our partners. I think that without our partners, we wouldn't be here. So
I mean, they're good people. That's what's awesome now too. Is like we get to choose the companies we want to work with. You know, if someone reaches out and we're not really feeling it, then it's like because of those long-term partners that actually believe in us, we're able to say no to some and yes to the ones that we really want to work with. You know. Yeah,
it's definitely. I didn't think it would be. I mean, everybody knows YouTube's a lucrative space if you do it the right way and you have good brand deals and good partners and. But I didn't think it would be that successul that early on, where we could both quit our jobs and pay ourselves. Like that's people watch that like, okay, yeah, what are you making, $20,000 a year type of thing, and it's
right.
I mean, it's not. It's comparable from what I was making in corporate America, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's sick because I mean the reality is, 60,000 subscribers is a lot, but in the grand scheme of the big successful YouTube pages, even in the golf world, like, that's not that much. Tiny. Yeah, so the fact though is if you do business well, and we both grind hard on business, and Josh grinds really hard, a manager, and so definitely shout out to him. But if you grind hard on business, you can find ways to do it well.
And I also say, just for working in the corporate world, I would rather make $20,000 less doing this than sitting behind a desk crunching numbers, or traveling for work. We get to travel the world and play golf and make a podcast. And working with one of my semi-decent best friends is
valid.
Is like it's a dream. Like I'd rather be happy and do whatever I want and not have someone wondering what I'm doing all day long.
Yeah.
And make a little bit less money for the first couple of years.
Yeah.
And just be miserable behind a desk in an office all day.
Yeah. I mean, this is 10 out of 10.
But you really this is not a diss, but like you've only ever worked for yourself, really.
Right. Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
So when people, this is the thing that like the hottest topic that I cannot stand is that, like being a social media influencer or content creator, it's a hard job. It is the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
No one can ever say that. I'm working in corporate America for the number one Forbes 100 number company in the world at Walmart. Is no joke.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Doing this does not feel like a job.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, when I was working at Pinewood Social which is just a restaurant in Nashville, I was working there until 2 a.m. every morning. That sucked, which I wouldn't even classify that as hard compared to like being on Wall Street, So it's like this job is not hard.
That's what I hate when the influencers like, it's just so hard, like editing my content and like making my schedule and I'm like, y'all have no idea.
It's so easy.
I've been there. This is nothing compared. This is not a job. This
and
is
we
like
work
fairyland.
hard.
We do. We grind. It's the only way to have a business is to make money.
Yeah.
But this is nothing compared to actually having a real 9-to-5 corporate America job.
Yeah.
It's a joke that people say.
Yeah, absolutely. Even when I was spending every night up till 2 a.m. editing, I was doing that because I wanted to, and I believed that it would work, one day. So it's like, that's not hard. I'd do that a million times over if it meant we'd be sitting right here with this as our jobs, So
yeah, it's just the comparative that they always say.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. It's. I hate that comparison. It gets under my skin, actually.
Yeah,
because
it does.
It's not a job.
Yeah,
we're blessed to be in this situation. But that's being a full-time influencer, content creator is not hard. It's a blessing, but it's not. I don't envy anybody sitting behind a desk right now.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, it's not. It's just not hard. I mean, there's challenges, but hard is a different word. Like what?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not meeting my Q1 sales goal where I might get fired. I'm not going to get my bonus. Like, that's nothing like that.
Hard was like when I was doing Moxa, like the first year of Moxa, that was hard because I'm working every move. You're picking up 500-pound furniture, and if you don't book another move tomorrow, you don't pay rent. Like that's hard. But this, where it's like,
it's not a real job.
The most stressful thing in this job is, oh dang, like that video didn't get as many views as I thought it would, and we spent a good amount of money on it.
Or it's like, oh man, we can't get on the golf course until 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer, dude.
Dude. I mean, it's just not comparatively. So any influencers or content creators saying that, oh, it's so hard. Like, we understand mental health is a very important thing. Trust me, I understand that. But the reality is compared to a lot of jobs out there, this is on the easier
This is
side.
the dream.
Yeah.
This is a dream.
We're glad to be doing it. It was a little bit of a tangent there, but
it's kind of a good, funny point.
But before we move on, I think something I want to say, because I'm pretty bad at communication, is yes, like the content thing is so easy. Do you feel like though, like the first year and a half of Divot Dudes, like it put a strain on like me and him for sure, just because like I was diving really hard into Moxa, like it was growing a lot, and like all the time that I started spending on Divot Dudes, like it was pretty directly correlated with like Moxa's doing really well. I got like really passionate about Divot Dudes. And it was because I wanted to. Like I wanted every moment of my time to go towards that. But it was pretty like if there was a time chart, it would be like Moxa's here, Divot Dudes starts, and Moxa just kind of starts tanking. But like it seems like from the outside, like I'm not doing anything, like I'm not working, or like I'm just golfing all day, which I played a lot of golf, played a lot of 9-hole golf. But like a lot of those times I was really grinding, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm like it seems like I wasn't doing much, but we both have sacrificed so much, especially for me and him. Like that was a big sacrifice a lot of that time for us to like do that. And obviously, like, and this is not me taking away from y'all, because this is, you've moved your whole life here, you know, just with the idea of us like grinding for all these years. I don't know. This kind of came to mind.
No, I think you took the brunt load. I think that was pretty obvious for the first year and a half, for sure.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it happened for us for it to work, because I was working my job full time. So
yeah. I mean, it was, and you obviously even like lost a job because of it, which is so stressful.
I got
like
fired from my job.
Yeah.
For doing this. So
yeah, literally. So like this whole last year has been brutal for you guys. Yeah. So I'm not taking away from that whatsoever. But with it was like a clear on both of us have just, I mean, I guess the main thing with that is like, yeah, it's an easy job, but like it takes sacrifice for both of us for sure.
Yeah, it does. But doing social media is a whole different game from
it's easier. Oh yeah. So, yeah, absolutely.
Not saying it's not hard. I'm just saying when people say I'm a full-time influencer, it's a hard job. It's not true.
You're not having to be at a sawmill until like 2 a.m. every day.
I was talking to someone yesterday. He works in the limestone mining
industry. Oh my gosh, that's still a thing?
Yeah, so he's in mines. There's 2 in Franklin.
And there's not a machine for that now, dude? Like what?
Underneath the mines.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, it's nothing like that. But like if you're I guess kind of the thought there is like if you're a YouTuber watching this who clicked into this because you're like, oh, I want to quit my job one day for this, like it's not just going to be like you turn a camera on and next thing you know you're at 60,000 subs. Like it'll take sacrifice along the way. Yeah, but dude, happy to be here. Wouldn't want to be here with anyone else.
I don't know where that just came
I don't know
I don't know if we're going to leave that in, but
okay.
That was kind of like a tense conversation there.
I don't know why I got emotional, dude. I'm just happy, dude. It's like a lot of work. I mean, we joke around on camera a lot, but like it's been awesome. It's just really happy that we're like finally doing this thing, man.
I mean, you want someone else to do it without me or something?
Not in the slightest, dude. I'm emotional because like my whole, especially with music, like, you know, you quit college, you say no. I said no to the corporate life because I'm like, you know, you kind of have a dream or whatever, where it's like, for me, the dream was always just to work in a field doing something that I like truly love, you wake up excited to do every day.
Yeah.
And so I get emotional because like that's what we're doing.
And it's our dream since we were 12 years old in middle school. And
it's not alone. It's like a best friend with me, and so it's just I got emotional. It's exciting. Yeah. I think it's we have all these goals that we set to hit, and we don't get to take a whole lot of time to just sit and be like, this is sick.
Yeah, it's wild. That's why I tell everybody, like it's a surreal feeling. It doesn't ever feel real. I think something that we need to do in 2025 is one, like take it in more. Like what we're doing, and also like take more photos of us experiencing it too.
Dude,
like,
we never take any pictures, dude.
I know. So something that's on our long-term goal plan for 2025, just for us to actually enjoy the ride.
Yeah,
because it could end in 2-3 years. Like YouTube could be gone. Like TikTok was gone.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
So like that could happen. And like you know, I think that's something that we need to make sure that we really take in when we do all these cool things and soak it in, because it could be gone in a year or 2 years, or everybody following us could just leave and not subscribe.
True. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, and do you do like every new year? Do you ever put like a word or like kind of a thought going into a year of like, this is kind of how I'm picturing my year?
I don't have a thought, but I always have like goals. Like, I write down my goals for every year and like what I want to achieve, and I do that with everything that I do. Like when I was in high school, I wrote down what I wanted to do, like year by year, what job I wanted, what I wanted to be, what I wanted to finish up as, and YouTuber wasn't on there. So it's kind of crazy.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, I actually had the paper somewhere, but I mean,
my
ultimate goal was to be the director of sports marketing for a sports brand like Nike, Under Armour, or something like that. So,
which I guess we could get there still with this.
I mean, it's definitely not off the table, but we're just taking a detour right now.
Yeah,
we just get to work with those type of cool brands.
Yeah, it's
like
really
Weigel
cool.
and Second Swing and freaking Garage Beer.
Dude, good beer actually. There's not many beers that I get to the bottom and I'm like not enjoying anymore.
On that there was like a pin board, and I actually had multiple things, and I found this. You know what this is?
Did you write it?
No.
I wrote this? Is this from your wedding?
I don't think it's from your wedding.
From my wedding?
I don't know. I found it yesterday.
That's sick.
That was when you asked me to be your groomsman.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's a lot of words.
We both successfully avoided... Yeah, I can't read your handwriting. There's something about barking in there.
Where's that?
Something with barking over here.
Losing rounds of video games, however, we both successfully avoided ever having our school chant include barking like a rabid animal. Yeah,
he's dissing UGA. That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's fun, dude. This is awesome. That's sick that you kept this.
Yeah, man.
This is sick. I mean, I would pop this on the screen, but this is emotional. Oh man, that's sick. That's tight.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, all still true. That's awesome.
I spelled my name wrong, but...
No shot. McLean or MCLEAN?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was like, there's no way. Dang, that's cool. Anyway, but yeah, this is sick. You were talking about dream. Oh, the word. Do you have like a word? So you talking about your goals and stuff. I guess what made me think of it is for really just the last 2 years on the spiritual side. Last year I had a word at the beginning of the year that I felt was like, this is a word that if I look back, I want it to kind of permeate in just the span of that year, which this last year, it was just presence, like being kind of just recognizing the Lord's presence in different moments. And then this year, literally what you were just saying, just like grace, like taking a minute to notice all the like amounts of grace in our life. Yeah. Like, and literally that word is making me think about... Yeah, my words. Yeah, what you were saying. Literally, the picture in my mind when I think about grace is because we've just like spent all this time grinding like last year, but this year we're still going to be grinding. But I want to actually, like what you're saying, take a minute to like be out on one of these courses and just look and be like, holy cow, this is amazing.
I think when we were in Utah, it kind of like hit us that way. It's like, man, this is amazing, God's beautiful creation, but also we're out here playing golf in an amazing course at Black Desert where the PGA tournament was.
Yeah.
And we're making money playing golf. We're bad at golf. Like, it makes no sense to me.
Like, we're not just wasting time at the same time.
It's crazy.
It's really cool.
That was when it was like, dang, this is real.
Yeah.
Because it was the beautiful backdrop of that Black Desert course.
Oh my gosh, dude. I want to go back there and play and not shoot at 96.
I only shot like...
You shot like 87 or something like that.
I think so.
That's awesome. Yeah. But shout out to you guys for sticking with us this long. And it's going to be a lot, even more better stuff coming. Mm-hmm. You gonna do a little cool or not cool?
Yeah. So the ones who've seen this in our car cams, but this is where it actually originated from. So this is actually will be here. It'll be both places, I think.
Yeah.
But this is welcome back to Cool or Not Cool, where the points are
where the rules
are made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah.
So moving forward, we'll be bringing a new item. Connor will be bringing one. I will be bringing one. We don't know what they are. And we both have to convince each other to think it's cool. So we both think it's cool. We vote yes, then y'all get the item. We give it away. You just got to let us know which item you think is cool in the comments below, and we'll ship it to you. So we've done it in the cart cam before. We've done...
What was the first one? The Masters ball marker?
Masters divot tool and ball marker.
Yeah.
And then we also had Topps baseball cards. And then the second one was a Coca-Cola... No, it was a beanie
The second one?
I don't remember. We've done different ones.
We've done a few. Check the video.
Yeah. But this one, we both have 2 different items. I mean, I guess we can stay on the theme of Masters.
Yeah, might as well. This one first?
Sure.
Number 1. I guess I got to show you here.
Yeah, show that
In
camera.
here. What do
is
you
it?
call this?
I don't know. You bought it. What is
Masters wall plaque.
Yeah.
Thing.
You think that up in your man cave?
Yeah.
You know, we saw that and we were like, should we sign it? And we're like, who would want our signature? That's the thing that I was talking about is when we did signatures, we signed autographs for the Good Desert Open. We were playing in last February.
That's right.
I was like, this kid does not want my autograph.
You're like, he has no idea who I am.
He has no idea who I am. Some random person. But yeah, so this is the first one. I would say anything Masters is always going to get my vote. Cool.
Absolutely. Because you think about where this would go. It's in a man cave, This is a perfect addition to a man cave. Which, if you're a single dude, maybe you'll put it in your living room. I don't know.
Put it on the fridge.
But Emily would murder me if that was in my living room. But definitely cool. So that's a giveaway item.
All right. This is the other one. We were in Orlando, Florida, and it's right next to, we were in Disney Springs. And Disney Springs has basically a World of Coke, but it's like a mini version. And it's like a World of Coke retail store. So this is Coca-Cola checkers. And the checker pieces are actually shaped like bottle caps.
All right. So if it was just regular checkered pieces, I would say not cool. Like, why do I just need a Coca-Cola themed?
Wait, why do you think it's ages 13 and up?
Is that what it says? Probably because kids will eat it. I don't know. What age do you get to where you stop swallowing stuff?
That kid looks younger than 13 for sure.
I don't know how old 13 looks.
You would break that kid in half when you were in 7th grade.
For sure. That kid's toast. I'd say cool because strictly because of the bottle caps.
It's my own item. You think I would have to say cool? But
You would think.
I mean, I think it's a really cool set for the bottle caps. I don't want to open it because we're giving it away. But
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just give both of them away. I think.
We'll give both today.
First podcast we give 2 items away.
Yeah. Which that first episode where we did this, and I said the baseball cards were not cool because I was just like not into them. Well, yeah, and I didn't realize so many adults were still into baseball cards.
Well, the best part is, so that happens.
This is what I was hoping you would bring up. Yeah.
I bring out baseball cards, collector's item. They're Topps Chrome baseball cards, which go for a lot because you're looking for the Paul Skeens patch, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Only real collectors know this. But then 2 card cannons later, freaking Connor brings Legos. And then he makes fun of people collecting cards. And he's bringing a Lego set. And yet I'm too old to be getting baseball cards. But you're not too old to be playing with Legos here? Come on.
Agreed. I haven't played with Legos in a while. That's not really my thing. I just saw it and was like, we'll see how people think this item is. Yeah. But what I was thinking you were going to bring up was literally a week later, you got the Ohtani.
Oh, yeah, Shohei Ohtani.
You got the Ohtani pack.
Yeah.
And you're unwrapping them. You're like, oh, there's nothing really good in here. It's supposed to have like a good piece in here. We'll see. And you're like, oh, that one's pretty nice. Oh, yeah, that's numbered.
It's a 1 out of 5. This is a $1,000 card.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, baseball cards are very cool.
Yeah, for those who don't know, it's the Ohtani 50-50 Club. When it was released back in September, when he hit the 50-50 Club. That's a whole separate subject we don't have to get into. But I ordered it back in September and got it in December. And half the boxes people are opening didn't have any numbered cards. And the last pack I was opening had a 1 of 5 Ohtani Chrome, black
That's
Chrome.
sick.
So, yeah, it was a huge hit. It was pretty cool. It wasn't an auto. I really wanted an auto, but
That's
1 of 5
sick.
numbers. Is your phone, are you okay over there? Your phone's blowing up. What are your hobbies outside of golf?
I think lifting weights, does that count as a hobby?
Weightlifting, fitness.
Yeah, lifting weights. I would say basketball, but I just haven't gotten to do it much lately.
What's in the comments? Let us know what your favorite hobby is outside of golf, and your golf doesn't count here.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people work out and fitness and.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
and I would say golf is our job, but it's also a hobby. Like if I get free time, I still want to play golf.
And I think that's what makes it unique for us, because we didn't grow up playing golf when we were 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. It wasn't forced upon us. We found it in college. So a lot of these other creators that we talk to are like, I'm so burnt out of golf. I'm like, I'm just getting started, baby.
Dude,
Let's go. I'll play golf every day.
Yeah, I can never get burnt out on golf.
No. And it sucks for those that are, because I know it's a grind. It's doing something you don't want to do anymore.
Yeah.
But for us, this is a whole new page in our book.
Yeah.
It's I'm just getting started with golf.
It's best case scenario.
I know.
Yeah. How do you think? So now that you're not going to be, working a corporate job, what do you think the dynamic will be like with you and Bailey? Like, you think she'll be fine with you golfing every single day?
Well, she's in the office every day, so
That's
she won't
true.
be here. But my dog will be
But yeah,
here.
so that's what we're dealing with right now, right? Like I got a child, and so it's like every single day I'm golfing isn't for work,
you don't
but
have to
like it
golf
is
every
my
day.
job. You know, I know. Yeah.
I mean, there's difference from like playing 18 holes 4 times a week than just going to the range once or twice a week for an hour or two.
Which I need to do better. I need to just go to the range a couple times a week and play maybe once.
Yeah, I mean, you play a lot more rounds than I do.
Yeah.
But
prior to River.
But I still don't expect to me be playing golf 3 or 4 times a week. Maybe I'll go to the range 3 or 4 times a week. But I don't play. I don't think I'll be playing like 3 or 4 rounds a week.
Yeah, it's just not. That's a lot of time.
But it's also a lot of money. Like I don't want to waste all of our money on us spending $5,000 a month on us playing golf when it's not on camera. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, totally. The range though makes sense.
Yeah, the range is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you think that we need to? Do you think it would benefit us to get better?
Yeah, I think so. I think we both want to be the best we can be.
It's more like I have more fun being better.
Yeah, I think we all do. I think it just depends on if we want to pay to get better or not.
True.
All right, this is next segment is called ranking fast foods.
Ranking fast foods?
But this is going to be chicken fingers only.
Okay.
We have to rank these out of 6. We're going to start with Raising Cane's.
Okay.
This is just chicken fingers.
Do I need to rank it before I know all of them?
No, I'm going to give you all of them. Let you put it. Or we can do a blind ranking. How about I do a blind ranking?
That's a good idea.
So you already know what the first one is. So you have 6 options here. 6 spots. You don't know which ones are going to be which.
And it's all chicken.
Chicken fingers.
Fingers. Okay.
Chicken fingers.
Raising Cane's has got to be number 2.
Wingstop.
5.
Popeyes.
Frick. 6.
Zaxby's.
So
You have to do 1 through
Zaxby's is number 3. Dang it.
KFC.
4.
And then Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
That's
I'll say
1.
1. I would have put Cane's number 1 for fingers.
Yeah.
It's a decent list, though.
It is.
It actually worked out fine.
What is your number 1 chicken finger of all time?
I guess that people would know, I would say Raising Cane's. I would have said Tenda Chick, which was a spot in Auburn, but Raising Cane's.
Yeah, I think so. I think Cane's is my number 1.
Yeah.
I love Guthrie's.
Guthrie's is great, too.
We had Huey Magoo's for the first time. Those chicken fingers were good.
That was very good. That was awesome.
In my opinion, Zaxby's has kind of declined.
Cane's, we love you.
Cane's, yes. Put
Hit
us
us up.
on that Cane's. Give me your favorite Gatorade flavor.
It changes. If I'm sweaty and like tired, yellow, but I hate yellow if I'm not. So I'm going to just go with red.
I think I thought your favorite one was like orange or purple.
Powerade, purple.
Powerade. I do not like Powerade or Gatorade that's purple or orange. I will not drink those at all. It tastes like either the cough syrup that we had as a kid or like the grape flavored medicine we had as a kid.
It does.
So I can't do it.
Yeah, I think that's why I like it.
I only will drink Powerade, red or blue.
Okay, yeah. Blue's gas.
Gatorade, I wish they don't make it anymore. My all-time favorite Gatorade. I don't think they do. Gatorade Rain. The purple Gatorade Rain.
You think something was in that?
Remember the freaking drink called Vault?
Vault.
It looked like Mountain Dew in that green container that caused basically heart attacks.
Yeah, is that what happened?
I think so.
It had to kill some people.
It was like 4 Celsius in a drink.
It had to be bad. If a drink gets discontinued, it's got to be bad. Because everybody knew what Vault was. That's crazy. That unlocked an entire section of my brain.
This is building your ultimate NBA player.
Okay.
So these are the categories. I'll give you a second to think about it.
Okay.
3-point shooting.
Okay.
Mid-range shooting.
Okay.
Passing.
Okay.
Speed.
Mm-hmm.
Explosiveness.
Okay.
Jumping. And strength.
This is a lot of seven things.
It's a lot in basketball.
Wait, so I pick a player for each of those 7 things?
Yep. So think who would you want your dream NBA? Like you're making create a player on NBA 2K.
And this is players of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I can only use LeBron James once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can only use one player once. So think about 3-point shooting. Who would you want to be?
It's got to be Steph or Ray.
Which one? You have to pick one.
We talking like spot up shooting?
Just 3-point overall 3-point. Your 3-point shooter is going to be like either Steph or Ray.
Oh, this is probably a dumb decision, but I'm gonna say Ray Allen.
I had Ray Allen too. It's mine.
Let's go.
All right, mid-range game can be like fadeaways, spot up on the elbows.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Mm.
Okay, both good options.
Passing. It's like passing / ball handler. You know.
Yeah.
Like who was your
Chris Paul?
So mine was either Chris Paul or Steve Nash. I put Nash because
Yeah.
his passing was absurd.
It's hard for me to like fully remember. Like obviously I remember he was great. Same thing with Allen Iverson. It's like I remember he's great and I love him, but it's kind of hard to just picture it. It's been so long.
All right, this is flat out speed. Speed on the basketball court.
And it's that player in their prime.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose.
Yeah, that's a good one. Was he that fast?
He was so fast, bro. I watched some highlights like a couple weeks ago. It's kind of insane.
Yeah. Explosiveness.
See, I'm trying to decide where I want to use LeBron. I think I might use him for explosiveness, and I'm talking about his most explosive point in his career. It might not necessarily be his prime, but at LeBron's most explosive point, I would say him.
I had Russell Westbrook because he's a freak. I had him or Rose when he was healthy.
Yeah.
Because he was a freak too.
Yeah. I mean, Rose could be used for that or the speed one, but yeah, that's good. Good
jumping, straight up vertical ability.
Well, see, I think like I remember Blake Griffin having insane hops, but I wonder if his vert is higher than like, John Morant's.
Yeah.
Or is it because he's so tall and has a 40-inch vert? I don't know, but I guess like if you're getting as high up as that person gets, maybe not the total amount of inches off the ground, but as high up reach, I would say Blake Griffin.
Okay, I had MJ.
Yeah, no, that's a great choice. I don't know why MJ hasn't even crossed my mind.
And then strength, I have LeBron.
Strength, you have LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great choice. It hurts to say, but I was debating Shaq on strength. I mean, dude's a monster.
Yeah.
I guess for some reason I was holding out MJ for something defensive.
Probably I just don't have 10 categories.
Yeah, there's not
mental mindset or something, mentality.
Yeah. You think Kobe had a better mindset than Michael Jordan?
I don't know. It's like arguing who's better, Michael or freaking LeBron. I think they're both
just so up there. It doesn't even matter.
Tit for tat. It's hard to pick one or the other. All right, I have last one we're gonna end on. This is my hot take that I cannot freaking stand on the golf course.
Okay.
Start thinking of what yours would be.
Oh, come up with a hot take right now?
Or just something that absolutely just gets under your skin. This is something that I cannot stand people do on the golf course. It's when they hit a shot and they snap. Oh, sit. And they snap. It drives me sit down. It drives me insane. What is this going to do?
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a stress release.
It drives me insane when people snap about
the snapping?
The snap thing.
I've done that a few times. I'll keep that in mind.
What does it do?
I guess it's for me. So this is funny. When I was playing high school basketball, I used to snap when I would make a bad play or something.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I didn't want to yell and punch, but I just sit there and be like, God dang it. For some reason, it was a stress release.
But this is oh no, I need to sit ball, zip ball, sit down ball, and sit. I can't stand it.
Yeah, no, that's valid. I was just gonna say kind of obvious one. If someone is very bad and plays insanely slow. Yeah, just like those guys we got stuck behind in that one video.
Yeah, then jumping the fence was crazy.
It was insane, dude. Just zero self-awareness.
Let's have another bone to pick with something else after this, too. We were in the middle of the golf round, and they're taking forever. He's hit 2 or 3 balls from the fairway, out of bounds. Jumps the fence.
Yeah.
Goes out of bounds and grabs the balls and looking for
balls. And is walking around as we're waiting in the fairway.
Pasture. Yeah. Or a sheep pasture, whatever it was. So right now, I have a bone to pick with Nike.
Okay.
I've never experienced anything like this before. So as a baseball fan, I collect limited edition baseball gloves.
Yeah. And
they released 2 probably a month or 2 ago, and I got both of them. Order confirmed, good to go, just waiting for them to ship. And they shipped. I get a text from Nike saying, "Thanks for canceling your order. Let me know how here's a survey for let us know what we can do differently next time." I didn't cancel. These are limited edition gloves, numbered out of 600.
Whoa.
Collector's items.
How does that work?
And I was I didn't cancel my order. What is going on?
So then what happened?
So I called. It took me forever to finally get someone. I had 2 people finally got a hold of, one on text and one on the phone. It's oh yeah, apparently the warehouse couldn't find them, so they just canceled your order without letting you know.
Okay.
I'm so what does that mean? He's we can offer you as a 20% off coupon. I'm these are $800, $700 gloves to collector's pieces. If you hold them for 5 years, they're worth $1,500. Super high end gloves. Only the pros get. And they're numbered, 1 of 600. This is actually 1 of 250. And they said, "Oh, sorry, like we canceled your order."
And so what's the reality of what happened there, right? Like they had a system messed up,
They
oversold.
Yeah, because a lot of times it'll be botted, and the bots got it. But I've never seen it where it actually says your order's confirmed and shipped. And then
Shipped is crazy.
And all of a sudden it says, "Thanks for canceling your order." That was the email I got. Not, "Hey, we had to cancel your order." It said, "Thanks for canceling your order."
That's crazy.
They gave me a $100 gift card.
Okay.
And they also gave me a 40% off gift or a 40% off coupon.
Okay.
But I was furious.
Yeah, it sucks that you have to get mad for them to give you that.
Because originally they said it was 20% off. Like, I need to talk to a manager. It's like, we don't have a manager available. So they can call you in like 2 to 3 days. They finally called me. And then she could only give me a 40% off coupon. But I was texting the same one, another different person at the same time through Nike support.
And that person
gave me a $100 gift card. Yeah.
It's like, dude, I know you can do
I know. So like, so why can one person do one thing but the other person can't?
Dude, it sucks that you kind of have to, in those situations, that you kind of have to get mad to get good service.
Because you know that they have capabilities. I've been in that shoes. Like I had customer service reps work for me. Like I know what we can do. We could give them a free product if we wanted to. Yeah. We really could.
Like I wish that if you were called and if you called and were kind about it, like guys, this really just meant a lot to me. Like is there anything we do that they would go the extra mile for that person, you know? But it sucks.
I had to get furious.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but whatever.
If we ever have a shipping mishap, we'll correct it for you if you're nice. If you're mean, we're not gonna correct it.
Yeah, what are we shipping?
I don't know, dude. Freaking these. I don't know. But hey, first episode.
Yeah, subscribe because we're giving away. I think we give away a full set of clubs.
Yeah,
everything you need to play golf and a waggle all fit together.
Just if you're subscribed to the channel.
Yeah,
I like it.
Then it hits $50,000, 50,000 subs, and boom.
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds awesome.
That's like $1,500.
That's an insane deal.
$2,000 probably with the waggle stuff.
Dude, yeah.
And shoes.
Well, sick. This has been real. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Good stuff.